Alright, what's going on guys, it's Sam here. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to do the post spin in NBA 2K21 and the best badges and animations you should be using when attempting to do the post spin. So let's go ahead and get right into it.
Pull up, two-door swerve, ay, pull up, ay, pull up, two-door swerving. Back in the day, I was wordless. Started from the surface in the middle of the desert with a widow, hard enough to break a motherfucking thermos, nigga. Ay, look at the flick of my wrist.
Now, why should everyone know how to perform the post spin? Well, the post spin is one of the simplest post moves in the game, yet very effective, especially against weak or smaller defenders. Also, knowing how to do the post spin can add yet another post move to your bag of tricks when posting up your opponent. Now, quickly before I get into how to perform the post spin, it's very important to know some of the factors that can increase your chances of the post spin being effective against your opponent. So first off here, I have some badges that will increase or at least help the likelihood of the post spin working, and the list right here prioritizes the most important badges in my opinion. So up first we have the post spin technician. Pretty obvious, it'll help you just seal off your defenders and get better animations when doing the post spin. Second, we have back down punisher. This again, when doing any post moves with your back to the basket or anything like that, back down punisher will help move your opponent to get yourself in a position or the ideal position you want to do the post move. Third, we have contact finisher. So once you seal off your opponent and are running at the hoop, you want contact finisher because you're gonna try to want to dunk the ball most likely, or if you don't dunk the ball and get a layup, you want to try to finish the contact. Second, we have quick first step and unpluckable. These two don't directly affect the likelihood of the post spin getting a good animation in the post spin, but quick first step, once you seal off your opponent, will move you quicker and give you a sudden jolt of speed. So that definitely helps when attacking the rim after sealing off your opponent. And then unpluckable, when you're having your back to the basket and doing this move, if someone comes over to double team, unpluckable might help you not lose the ball or get the ball stripped from you. So moving on to the second thing you need to know, your opponent's defensive badges and strength especially affect the likelihood of this move being effective or not. So if your defender has no post move lockdown, this is the big one here. If your defender has no post move lockdown, you can post spin them almost every time, especially if they have low strength. If they have low strength and no post lockdown, it's easy. It's almost an instant bucket every time. It's easy money every time. And third, your very own strength and weight, depending on your player, will make a huge impact on the success of the post spin working in the first place. If you're way stronger, or I've noticed if you have a lot of weight, there's a huge weight difference between you and your opponent. It just makes it easier to move your opponent and seal them off. So now with all that information out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into how to perform the post spin. Alright, so getting into the post spin tutorial, it's actually super simple. Again, almost as simple as like a post fade and stuff. This is actually probably easier. All you have to do is hold L2 when you're to post up, and then when your opponent is close to you, or they don't even have to be close to you, just to perform the spin, you want to move the right stick towards the direction that you want to spin. So we want to spin to our right, so you want to spin the right stick counterclockwise. So here we go, counterclockwise. And we got around him, easy dunk. That was actually beautiful. Usually, Zubac here plays pretty good defense, but that was just absolutely beautiful. So if you want to go perform this again, but on the left side of the court, you want to spin the right stick clockwise. So hold L2, and then right stick clockwise. Try to get around him. He played pretty good defense, and you can just keep. There we go. There's a good animation. We actually got him around him right there. That animation right there is always kind of hard to read for me at least, but usually it ends up with you getting around your opponent. So yeah, that's all you have to do for the post spin. And I will say there are some recommended areas on the court. I think you should use this move over others. Like, you probably shouldn't use it right here, in my opinion. Like right here is just not a good position to do a post spin. I think positioning is very key to see the success of the post spin. For me, I never spin towards the center of the court, because if someone comes over, an opponent, I should say, not enemy, you could say enemy, comes over while you do a post spin and just bumps you while you're in that turning around animation, it's instant. You lose the ball. Even if you have Hall of Fame unpluckable, you can easily get the ball ripped from you doing that. So I think the best places on the court to perform this move are about at the free throw line. And you don't want, let's pretend Chris Middleton here's a defender. You don't want another defender other than your own to be probably closer than even that close, probably not even closer than this, because if they get any closer, they can just come bump steal you, or just steal it with a steal animation and ruin your whole post spin. So it's all about like court awareness and I guess situational awareness and positioning on the floor. But the move itself is super easy, and again, it's all about positioning. Because if you're too close under the basket, you might as well just do a post hook or a post fade. Because a post spin right here isn't really going to do you any good. Same goes for the left side of the court. I'd say right here is fine. You could also go baseline, which isn't too bad, but you have to be very careful. If I get too close here, I'll show you. You will actually spin out of bounds. Look at this. Wow, we actually stayed inbounds, of course, because we're doing a tutorial, it's not going to do it. But if you get too close to the baseline, you guys, the game doesn't care. It'll take you out of bounds here. Let me purposely try to step out of bounds here. Like right there, yep, out of bounds. And it's not even, I mean, it's a mix of the animation pushing you out of bounds, but also your defender fighting back, and they'll just straight up push you out of bounds. So you got to be very careful right there. Pretty much the best places to use the post spin, in my opinion, are on either side. About at the free throw line, about right here or right here. Other than that, I highly recommend using a hook or a post fade. And again, you can chain. The nice thing about this post spin is you can use it and chain other post moves. So here, I'll try to get around Zubac here, and then chain it into a spin. Look at that. That's beautiful right there. That is ideal, especially if your player can get those spin dunk animations. If you guys don't know how to do a spin dunk, I do have a tutorial for that. I would recommend go checking out the playlist in my description, or in the video description, or at the end of the video, I have the playlist pop up, and you can figure out how to do that. But no, this post spin is very good for getting in position or just tiring out your defender. Maybe getting, instead of just trying to back down your defender all the way to right here, you can use the post spin to, get more position. So let's see. Spin down here. We're a little bit closer. Chained it into a shimmy hook, and we actually made it, which is good. I thought that was going to miss. So post spin is very, very nice. I'd say it's very situational. It's good to know. But for me, I personally find myself using it to get myself in position more, or to chain it into a dunk or another post move. We'll do one more chain here. Shimmy, maybe we'll do an up and under. Wow, we actually made that. But guys, that is going to be it for the post spin move. Again, super simple. Be careful when you use this move. It's not the most overpowered move in the world, but unless you have a weak defender on you. But guys, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. I do my best to reply to everyone. If I don't, I saw last year in my tutorial videos that the comment section was helping each other out quite a bit. So if I don't reply to you right away, I think someone else will, which is great to see in the YouTube community, the 2K community. So again, don't hesitate to ask any questions. I want to help you guys out and become better NBA 2K21 players. And also consider hitting the like button, guys, if this video helped you out. And subscribe if you're new. I make a bunch of tutorial videos, and I do a lot of my team content. So if that's your thing, definitely sub up. And until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.